back to class 3 in this decompressive series. My name is Molly, I'm your yoga teacher. We'll be spending about 45 minutes working with our breath, our body flow, and some yummy stretches at the end, just to give you some time away from this crazy time of year to take care of yourself. So you'll need your mat, and then either a bolster or a rolled up blanket, something kind of cushy would feel really good at the end of class. So grab that stuff and we'll get started. Today we're going to begin with our pranayama practice, so find a comfortable seated position, either cross-legged or sitting on a bolster. Just spend 3 breaths coming into this present moment, closing your eyes down, placing your hands on your body. Letting what came before this stay in the past. Letting what comes after this stay in the future. Just dialing in to what is right now. Feel free to keep your eyes closed, or you can open them. We'll start with a ratio breath. So what that means is we'll increase from a 5 count to a 10 count. And that 5 count will be done on your inhale with a pause at the top and on your exhale. So 5 seconds for each of those, and then we'll increase up to 10. And as always, let your breath come in softly through your nose. And then create a slight constriction, very gentle in the back of your throat, using your Ujjayi breath to make an ocean sound on your exhale. And we'll begin our count. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 7, 6, 2, 1. Pause 7, 6, 2, 1. Exhale 7, 6. Inhale 8, 7, 2, 1. Pause 8, 7, 2, 1. Exhale 8, 7, 2, 1. Inhale 9, 8, 2, 1. Pause 9, 8, 2, 1. Exhale 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Last round, keep it gentle. Inhale 10, 9, 2, 1. Pause 10, 9, 8, 2, 1. Exhale slowly for 10, 3, 2, 1. One full inhale in through your nose. 1 releasing exhale out of your mouth. And take 3 more, just settling, normalizing breaths. Whatever volume or pace feels comfortable for you. If your eyes were closed, go ahead and open them. Our second pranayama practice is Nadi Shavana. So with your right hand, stick your peace fingers out, your index and middle finger. These will go on your forehead, the space between your brows. Your right thumb will go on your right nostril, and your right ring finger will go on your left nostril. So your thumb and your index finger are what is doing the opening. And we're gonna breathe in through one nostril, breathe out the opposite. And then breathe in that nostril and then out the opposite. Our inhale will be for about 6 seconds and our exhale will be twice that long, so 12 count. So place your peace fingers on the space between your brows, close your right nostril with your thumb, and then inhale in through your left nostril for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your left nostril, open your right nostril, exhale for 12. 2, 1. Inhale through right nostril for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close right nostril, open left, exhale for 12. 2, 1. Inhale in through the left for 6. Exhale out of the right for 12. This breath is really good for creating a sense of balance in your body. 2, 1. Inhale through your right for 6. Close the right, open the left, exhale for 12. 3, 2, 1. Inhale in through your left for 6. Couple more rounds here. Stay calm in your body. If this count is too long, go ahead and exhale through the right. Then just decrease the amount of count of your breath. 3, 2, 1. Inhale in through your right. And exhale out through your left. Let's do one more together. Inhale in through your left. Close that nostril, open the other, exhale. Inhale in through the right. Fill up entirely. And then exhale out of your left. Nice and slow. 3, 2, 1. Release your hands down. Take 3 more breaths. And see how this focus on your breathing just draws you into only what is right now. Final inhale here. Big releasing exhale out of your mouth. Open your eyes. Place your bolster to the side if you're using it. And we'll start to flow. So find a cross-legged position. Inhale, lift your chest up through your shoulders. Crown of the head reaches high. Exhale, twist open to the right. Left hand on the outside of your right knee. Peel your right shoulder open. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist open to the left. Right hand on the outside of the left knee. Peel your left shoulder open. Inhale through midline, tall spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Keep taking these movements just with the pace of your own breath. Feeling your spine grow taller on an inhale, feeling up all the body with the breath. And then exhale. Couple more times. Getting into some spinal movements early on feels so good. One more on each side. Twist open to the right. On your exhale, draw your ribs down towards your belly. Squeeze everything out. Good. Lean back into your hands. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Find sort of a figure 4 pigeon shape. Sole of the left foot is planted. Energetically draw your right knee out towards the side to increase the sensation on your glute. Couple breaths here. And then start to just gently sway your knees from side to side until eventually they both fall over to the right. look over to the left. And then bring them back to center. Let them drop over to the left as you look to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale, knees drop over to the right, look to the left. Inhale, bring them back. Exhale, drop them to the left. Good. Find your starting position and we'll switch sides. Left ankle crosses over right knee. And then take some time to just stretch your hips here. You can make this as intense or as gentle as you want by either sliding your right foot out or bringing it closer in towards your body. One more breath. And start to sway your knees from side to side. Finally letting the knees drop over to the left as you look to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale, knees drop over to the right, look to the left. Inhale back up. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hip stretch over. Good. Plant both soles of the feet and just windshield wiper your hips for a couple rounds. We will now meet in our tabletop pose. Shoulders stacked over hands, hips stacked over knees. And let's keep our toes tucked. Take a couple gentle rounds of intuitive movements, whether that looks like cat-cow or something a little different, a little more funky. Just feeling into what your body needs in this time and space. Carrying what pose you should do or normally do. We'll meet in tabletop. And then sit your hips back to your heels for our active child's pose. So in the flow that we're about to do, we're going to come to an active child's pose where our belly actually rests down on the tops of our thighs. So find what that feels like here. You might need to walk your hands out a little bit, letting your ribs or belly rest down onto your legs. On your inhale, roll forward through cat spine to tabletop. On your exhale, sit your hips back, untuck your tail, think cow with your spine as you move to your active child's pose. Root down through your feet and knees. Inhale, extend your hips, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your chest, ride that exhale all the way down to a seated on heels. Inhale, open your heart more to the sky. Exhale, curl your arms in towards each other, round through your spine. Ride that breath all the way down till your hands touch the mat, belly to thighs. Inhale, iron out your spine, lift your chest up, keep your belly glued. And then exhale, fold. Couple more of those. Inhale, roll your spine up through cat to tabletop. Exhale, untuck your tail, sit your hips back towards your heels. Think cow. Inhale, extend your hips forward, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms as your elbows pass by your shoulders, sit your hips to your heels. Inhale, reach your chest up to the sky. Exhale, curl your spine, round your arms forward until they touch the ground, belly to thigh. Inhale, iron out your low back, lift lightly through the chest, and exhale, fold. We'll do one more just like that. Inhale, roll forward through cat spine. Exhale, untuck to cow spine, active child's pose. Extend your hips forward on the breath in, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms, draw them back, lower slowly. Inhale, reach your chest to the sky. Shoulder blades scoop under your heart. Exhale, round your spine, hands touch in the center, and then reach you forward. Inhale, straighten your spine. Exhale, fold. Slide your hands forward even further and we'll find Anahatasana puppy pose. So you can either rest your forehead on the mat Or if you're really open, you can slide forward and rest your chest on the mat. Hips are still stacked over your knees. And let's make it slightly active by curling our outer armpits down towards the mat. Stretching more through your lats. One more breath. Good. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Find an extended tabletop. And then tuck your toes under. Lift the backs of your knees up towards the sky. Find plank pose. Send the weight into the index finger and thumb of your hands. Spiral your biceps forward. And reach forward through your chest a little bit as your heels press back. Take a breath in, take a breath out, find downward facing dog. Lift your hips to the sky, bend as much as you need into your knees to keep a long extended spine. On our inhale, we're gonna roll forward through rounded spine to plank pose. On an exhale, bend your knees, untuck your tail, send it high, find down dog. Inhale, roll forward, move segment by segment. Exhale, send your hips back. Feel that wave through your spine. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, bend your knees. Unfurl to down dog. One more time. With your breath. Good. From downward facing dog, just feel into both feet. Feel into both hands. Feel grounded and stable and present. On your next inhale, three-legged dog, reach your right heel high to the sky. Exhale, keep the legs straight, drop your right heel to the outside of your left ankle, open to the right. Inhale, three-legged dog, hips square to the mat. Exhale, curl right knee into your chest, shift forward to plank. Inhale, stay. Exhale, plant your right foot by your right thumb, lower your left knee down. Block comes in handy if you need more space. Left fingertips to the outside of your left hip. Inhale, reach your right arm overhead, side bend. Exhale, back through center. Right hand on the outside of the right hip. Inhale, left arm overhead. Exhale, back through center. Hands frame your right foot. Inhale, runner's lunge. Pluck your left knee off the mat, reach your chest forwards. Exhale, bend into your left knee, walk your hands back, straight into your right leg, Skandasana. Hips lower down on the inside of your left foot. Drop your hips down, plant your right hand behind you. Inhale, big opening, lift your hips to the sky, left arm overhead. Exhale, sit your hips down. Walk your hands to the back of your mat, find pyramid pose. Hands framing your left foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Find some straightening into your left leg. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend into your left knee, runner's lunge. And exhale, press into your left foot. Find an airplane pose, hands spread out wide. We'll spend an extra breath here. Inhale, find length through your spine. Exhale, draw your core into center to stabilize you. Inhale, stand up, plant both feet, arms overhead. Exhale, twist your arms open to the right. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, twist your arms open to the left. Inhale, stretch your fingers to the sky. Lift your right knee up. And then exhale, step your right foot back, plant the ball of the foot. Find a double bent leg lunge, 90 degrees in each leg. Inhale, cactus your arms out and up. Exhale, straighten your right leg, reach your arms forwards. Inhale, cactus your arms, double bent leg lunge. And exhale, fold into pyramid. Inhale, plant your right fingertips, reach your left fingertips high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse your lunge, left hand down the back of your right leg, right arm overhead. Exhale, plant your right hand on the inside of your left foot. Twisted runner's lunge, left hand to the sky. Start to swivel on your feet so all 10 toes face over to the left and your right hip drops to the mat. On your next breath in, lift your hips to the sky, press your right hand, rainbow through your body. Exhale, drop. Inhale, press again through the right side. Lift the left hip to the sky. Exhale, down. Inhale, find this shape one more time. Exhale, plant or root through the blade edge of your right foot as you cross your left knee over your right. Bend into your knees. Sink your plank low. Inhale, reach left hand, left foot to the sky, inside plank. And exhale, 2 hands, 2 feet to the mat, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll your spine forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. At the end of your breath, plant your knees down. Walk your hands forward, find puppy pose. And breathe here. We didn't talk about our word at the beginning of class, but now is a good time to bring it up. So the word for today's class is tranquil or tranquility. How can you create that sense of unbotheredness in your practice right now and in your life? And remaining still and steady amidst all the waves. So think about the word tranquil for 2 more breaths. Take 1 more breath in this place of tranquility, and then we'll carry that with us as we move through the other side. Inhale, roll your spine forward to cow, tabletop. Exhale, untuck your tail, send your hips back. Think cow with your spine, chest reaches forwards. Inhale, rise up, extend your hips forward, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms down, sit your hips to your heels. Inhale, scoop your heart on top of your shoulder blades, lift up. Exhale, round through your mid-back, reach your arms forward, plant them on the mat, belly to thighs. Inhale, iron out your spine as you lift your chest lightly, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, roll your spine forward to tabletop, and then exhale, lift to plank. Take an extra breath in, reach your collarbones wide, and then exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take 1 spinal roll here. Bend your knees, inhale, roll forward. Exhale, bend your knees, right it back. On your next breath in, reach your left heel high, 3-legged dog. Straight leg, exhale, left foot on the outside of right. Let your body open to the left. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend your left knee into your chest. Roll forward to plank and hold. Inhale, stay strong, press through your hands. Exhale, release your left foot by your left thumb, lower your right knee down. Block comes in handy here. Right hand on the outside of the mat. Inhale, side bend over to the right. Exhale, back through center. Left fingertips plant, inhale, side bend to the left. Exhale, back through center, frame your left foot. Pluck your right knee off the mat, inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, walk your hands over to the front of the mat, Skandasana into the right leg. Sit your hips low, reach your left hand behind you, inhale, extend your hips up. Wild pose variation, wild thing. Exhale, lower down, walk your hands to the front of the mat, pyramid pose. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten through your spine, bend as much as you need into your knees. Exhale, fold. Plant your right foot, inhale. Spring forward into airplane, arms wide. And we'll spend an extra breath here. Inhale, stretch a little further. Find that tranquility. Exhale, draw your ribs in towards your center. Inhale, stand up, arms overhead, 2 feet to the mat. Exhale, twist, open to the left. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, twist, open to the right. Inhale, stand tall, left knee to chest. Exhale, shoot that foot back, land in a double bent leg lunge. 90 degrees in both hips, left knee is hovering off the mat. Inhale, cactus, your arms lift your heart to the sky. Exhale, straighten into your left knee as your arms reach forwards. Inhale, bend into your left knee, double bent leg lunge, cactus your arms. Exhale, fold into pyramid, straighten both legs. Keep your left hand where it is. Inhale, twist, open to the right. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reverse your lunge, right hand down the back of your left leg. Exhale, runner's lunge with a twist, plant your left hand to the mat. Inhale, stretch a little longer here through your right fingertips. And exhale, all 10 toes swivel over to the right as you sink your hip to the mat. Inhale, reach your right hip high to the sky, right arm overhead. Exhale, sink to the mat. Inhale, lift up, big side body stretch. Calm breath out. Inhale, one more time here. And exhale, plant or wrap your right knee over your left. Sink your hips back towards your heels. Inhale, extend into your side plank, right arm, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find one spinal roll forwards here. One roll back. 3 breaths. Good, plant your knees. Find Anahatasana for 3 breaths, puppy pose. Open up through your heart. Let your breath start to slow. We'll now transition to the really mellow part of our class. This is where if you have a bolster or a blanket, it'd be really nice. Find what you have. If you don't have anything, that's totally fine. We're gonna find Sphinx pose. But I want you to rest your belly and your hip flexor area on top of your bolster. Kind of giving you a little massage. Forearms and elbows rest onto the mat, fingertips point forwards. Keep some lift through your chest as you gaze forwards. Feel your heartbeat onto the bolster, in your belly. And start to release here. Just let the resistance fade away. And let the softness find its way in. Sink your hips down to the mat. And drop your shoulders from your ears. If you want a different option, we're going to kickstand our left hand in towards the center of the mat. Bend into your right knee, reach back with your right hand. for your right foot. And pull it close to your glute for a quad stretch. If you find yourself clenching in your glutes, in your quads, just let it go. Three more circulating breaths. Exhale, gently, slowly release. Switch arms, right hand in the middle. Curl your left heel in towards your glute and reach back with your left hand. Find that hold and then just release into it. Maintaining length in your spine here ensures that you're not backing your way out of the quad and hip flexor stretch. One more full breath in. Exhale, release. Slide your bolster away just for the next few minutes. And we'll find a half frog. So lower down onto your belly. Bring your right knee up towards your right armpit. Bending the hip at the knee and the ankle at a 90-degree angle. Big stretch for our inner thighs, our groins. If this is too much for you, feel free to elevate your hips. So keeping your knee closer to the ground, but your hips raised will de-intensify the stretch. Find some ease in your low back. From here, we'll move into a spinal twist. Reach your left hand underneath your right shoulder. Roll onto your back. Right arm splays open. Right shoulder and left knee are planted to the mat. Or you might have rolled off your mat, that's okay too. Two more breaths in your twist. And then roll back on your belly. You'll find the other side. Half frog. Slide your left knee up towards your left armpit. And ease that inner thigh down towards the mat. Forehead can rest on your hands or on the mat or on a pillow. Let your shoulder blades splay wide. From half rock, we'll move into our spinal twist. Slide your right hand underneath your left shoulder. Roll onto your back. Left arm wide. Left knee planted. Don't make it more than it needs to be. Just feel good and open and released in this position. Take a breath in. Take a breath out, roll onto your belly, and find child's pose. Sitting your hips towards your heels, stretching your arms long in front of you. And then walk your arms over to the right, side bend. Root your left hip onto your left heel. Mosey your hands over to the other side. Big right side body stretch. Hands over to the left. Expand a little more through your side ribs, really ballooning out through your lungs. Soft exhale brings you back to center. And we'll end with a supported child's pose. So if you do have that prop, it feels so wonderful. Display your knees wide. And then just rest your body down. Give it a little hug. Really, really feel your low back just let go. One more time, revisit that idea we brought with us through this class of tranquility. Of knowing you always have the power and capacity and decision to choose to be tranquil over being stressed or distracted or pulled in many directions. That despite your circumstance, even if you are pulled in directions, you can bring a sense of tranquility into that. Tapping into your breath and your body and your mind. Feel free to stretch out into Shavasana or stay longer in your child's pose. Otherwise, we'll meet seated with our legs crossed. Hands on our knees, eyes closed down. Inhale for one tranquil breath together. And exhale. Hands meet at heart center. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. And together we say, Namaste. All right, guys, thank you for joining. I like teaching this because I feel really good for me too. we all need that time to just step away and do something that centers and decompresses us so that we can face the rest of our tasks and relationships with a little more tranquility today. That's our word. So thank you for joining. We have one more class in this series. If you like this, please share it with others, like, comment below, and then subscribe so you see the next one. And I'll see you then.